A little bit of updates from me. If you haven't done so already, update your app. Go to your app store, go to your Google Play Store, wherever it is that you go to update your app. You can go there and look for the Nowsite app and hit update. Inside of it, you should see the update to train my AI. If you don't, maybe like delete it and then re-upload it. Somebody's going to say, I don't see it. I'm not sure. Is it really there? Check it, try it, delete it, and then upload it again, whatever it takes. But you'll see the train my AI inside of there. Okay, little fun kind of things that you should know. But Thursday, typically we kind of do like, you know, an event or something like that, a release. Nothing happening right now on Thursday. Things to know. What else? I think that's about it for the updates. So how does this work? Well, this could be your very first day. You could be a beginner. You could be here for, I don't know, 7 years or so. And you can raise your hand, get in line, and ask any question about Nowsite that you want. Now's your time to shine. So that's how we do it. Just like Edwin. Edwin, what's up?
I've got a meeting that I booked it up 2 or 3 days ago with Virgil O'Bale of Nowsite Support. And I'll be darned if I can find where I wrote down exactly when it is. Is there a way I can see what meetings I have scheduled with a particular person for Nowsite Support?
I would just email support@now.site and ask them.
Yeah, best email address, Cheryl.
Support@now.site.
Got it. Thank you. That's all.
They'll be able to help you out. Okay.
Support Nowsite.
Yes. Cool. That was it. All right. Well, that one was easy. Starting it off right.
Cindy Strong has her hand raised.
I know it. I just like to tease Cindy as much as I possibly can because I love her. Cindy, what's happening?
Trying to ignore me.
Never.
Neat. So, you know, I mean, I went through like the initial onboarding and whatever a while ago, but I don't remember it's in the unlimited part where it says get a prospect.
Mm-hmm.
How does that all work?
Okay.
So I click on it, it says get a prospect, and then this person comes up.
Okay. So let's kind of go through it, all right? And our free plans and all of that stuff, we'll kind of go through that. Okay. So this is inside of my account. And I like to say that inside of this section here, right? If I start here, I highlight all of the things to here. This is my AI. $29 a month. Some of you did like maybe a free trial or something, but it includes post on social media, comment on posts, start a conversation, Eric AI, help me reply, chat, train my AI, my business profiles, finding a contact, and you could join a team if that suits you. That's all the things that are included in my AI, $29, okay? If you are currently on my AI, you can upgrade to marketing AI for $49 a month. Go to marketingai.now.site. That ends Thursday. But marketing AI includes all of the stuff in my AI, plus this section here with websites and email. The unlimited plan, I just say highlight the entire home screen. You get a prospect, create a team, email, websites, and all of the things in my AI. That's $149 a month. Got it? If you're on the unlimited plan and you do want to get a prospect, how do you go about getting a prospect? Especially if you haven't set it up before, because if you clicked here and you never did it, well, it's not going to go anywhere, right? You need to go to your contact section and then the section that Cindy set up for me. She was like, where? Okay, contact section and then my prospects. See it? Click it. And then you can decide how you want to do your targeting in here. So city, state, country, interests, skills, whatever you like. That's how you go on and click to get a prospect. Cindy,
Uh,
does that help?
Thank you.
Yay! Great. Great question. Thanks, Cindy. Love to you, by the way. We have Ray next. Ray, what's happening?
Yeah, I've been working with gathering prospects. I'm working on it for the last 5 days. The question I have for you is the 100 personality analysis. I don't understand why it's not allowing me to get involved in the personality of a prospect, or I've been trying to understand how that works. For me to understand more about the prospect themselves before I send out through AI.
So when you do get a prospect here, right? Let's click it, get a prospect. This is Mary Dunn, right? And I can view the contact and I will know all of her interests, hobbies, personality, sales, training, and tactics here too. So whenever you get a prospect, that's available to you, right? When you go to write a message, you're going to click on cold outreach. You can decide if you're going to email or whatever it is on how you're going to reach out to your prospect, right? And then here in the settings, you can see use your AI profile, use your AI writing style, and then you can also use the contact personality data here if you want, right? So use all of this stuff in order to create an email for me, or you could decide to write the email however you'd like.
Okay, so by using contact personality data, that's what I need to tap into?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, I wasn't doing that. Okay.
Got it?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Great question. Thanks, Ray.
Okay, thank
Anybody
you.
else? Question? We're all ready to lead the pack. We got it all. We know all the answers. You know what's great about How To Tuesday and How To Wednesday is sometimes, right? It'll be 1:15 and people will be like, I still have questions. And then we got to kind of pull some people out. So, Catherine, what's happening? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you also.
Hi.
And thank you for all you do and getting me involved in this AI ability with marketing, because I did upgrade last week to the 49.
Ooh.
So I want to go on my laptop now and really view what I could do, because like I told you, I usually use my phone for everything.
Yeah.
Because it's with me, and I still have to go into my support where I left a message to find this app, unless I get to the app laptop, and I could do that. But I still haven't been able to find that on the app. But I will go up into the App Store and update it, because maybe it's there and I haven't seen it yet. And I'll need to update because now I joined the marketing part of it.
So,
And am I like at least knowing where I'm going with this conversation, or I'm just really trying to pay attention so I can understand a lot more, because I have been doing the My AI for since I joined it, and I find it fascinating, but I do jump in to see if I could learn more out of that. That's why I think I jumped onto the marketing, because I want to be challenged, and I think I'll be challenged also on the marketing.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad that you did, and I'm glad that you're here. And My AI is the perfect place to start. And then when you're comfortable, obviously, marketing AI, I will share a bit with you though. Like everything in My AI is available on the app, and soon Eric will be available on the app, right? So as far as like building websites and things from the app, you can't do that from the app. You got to do that from the desktop or laptop or desktop or whatever the heck you're using. But it's really simple, and it can be, okay, hear me now. It can be as simple or as complicated as you want it to be, for real. So you can start with a business profile. And I always tell everybody, right? Like business profile, great. It could be a product profile, a business profile. It could be anything that you want. Okay. I use this like protein shakes as an example. Once you have one, at the top, you can just click on build a website or build an email. And that's about as easy as it can get. Okay, so I can say something like demo. And if somebody's like, well, what's the difference between a website, a sales funnel, landing page? I go, click the button and build all three. You have an unlimited amount. Nothing changes between the three. Just click it. The AI is going to build it for you. And you're going to get a great website or sales funnel or landing page. Awesome. In seconds. And it could be this easy if you want it to be this easy. Right? You don't have to change anything. You're like, okay, great. I now have a website. That's awesome. It's even ready for mobile. Wow. But if I want to edit something on that website, that's just a tiny bit more of what you can do. You can click on each section. You can edit it. You can change images if you want to. You can add sections. You want to get even more advanced? We can do crazy things like add countdown timers and code snippets and all kinds of stuff that's over here just by dragging and dropping any section of the website. You want to get even more advanced inside of our website builder, you want to get crazy, you can build it yourself and start with a blank template. You can start with one of the templates that we have here and kind of create and build on your own. You could build a digital business card. The sky is the limit as far as websites. And you can do a lot here, especially with the coding that you can do on a website. So you can make it as simple as you want, or you can get really tech savvy and start creating websites. But don't get into the busy work. That doesn't create sales. Let's just remember that part, okay? So, fun fact about the websites, it could be as easy or as simple as you want. And if you don't want to be techie at all, you're like, I don't even want to click that button, Cheryl. I don't care. Then you go to the little marketing services people and you ask them to build it for you. They're real humans. They'll build it. You just tell them what you want. So it can be as easy as you want, or we can make it as, I don't know, as tech savvy as you want to be.
Can you also schedule on the desktop better than you could do on the phone?
What do you mean, like schedule a post?
Like schedule post and schedule things for the future? Or can you could do that on your phone?
You cannot schedule a post or save post yet, but coming very soon. But that's not part of marketing. That's my AI, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hey, Robert.
Hi. Hey, I just noticed actually this morning and watching you and your demonstration, what you were doing, you actually had the business profile button still there. I didn't see that. It looks like it was moved on this latest update. So the only way to do a new business profile is to go through either now through the emails or the website and then click on new
No, it's
business
right there.
profile. Where is it at?
Right here.
Under
So we have just a new icon because
choo-choo?
we think we're funny. It says it's like train, like a choo-choo train.
Oh,
Train
yeah,
my
that's
AI
right.
train. Get it? You know.
Oh, okay, there it is. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you. I couldn't find that this morning.
Where'd she hide it?
Yeah, so I could only go through those other two means. I knew there's always two ways to do it, right? So
Yeah,
thank you.
that's the one. It's the choo-choo train. I think is super fun. Thanks, Robert. Was that like the question? Oh, well,
Yeah, I was gonna ask where you guys had moved it because I noticed that this morning, so it just kind of tied into everything.
nice.
So
Okay,
thank you.
well, that was easy. Again, look at this. We're back with Ray. Hi, Ray.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is not related to the website area, but it's
That's
still,
okay.
it's related. I'm really deep involved in the prospecting and contacts myself
Yeah.
personally. And the question I have for you is, when you have a lead, a specific lead, is there any scripts that will be able to pertain to reaching out to these contact people in AI? A canned script that maybe can help me?
You can use a canned script if you'd like to. Here. You can use a canned script if you want. We do have like this is my messages or message library. We have like a message library that you can use if you want to try a message library or some canned scripts or whatever it is that you like in this little section here.
Okay.
Or you can
Question.
use the AI to create the message too.
So tell me, how would you specifically use that to be more effective? That's my question. The effectiveness is what the key is here of reaching out to the prospects to really grab their attention.
So you're asking me, right, a loaded question, right?
Okay.
Okay.
All
So,
right.
because I'm happy to tell you the truth of how I would do it because I love cold marketing and internet marketing and marketing in general, especially prospecting, which isn't everybody's favorite because I understand that it's a numbers game and you know I used to say, I think now even being in the construction industry is one of my greatest superpowers. It's what I did before this, and it kind of makes things real easy to brush off my shoulders. So I think for me, if I wanted to get the most out of the prospecting, I'm probably not going to email them. I'm going to reach out to them on social media. I'm going to figure out how we can connect, how we can collaborate, how I can serve them and how they can serve me and find that one thing that's in common in order to create a relationship. I'm going to do my best to build a relationship with them and figure out if they're the person that I want in my network or if they have a referral for me. And I'm making
what I'm seeing is that texting is scamming. It's like people, it's a really difficult area to work with customers or prospects. I believe
and
that
emailing. Is anybody like we're cold emailing people? Okay. But wait, hold on. Let me so we can share this with you. I'm gonna spotlight myself. Look crazy. But here you go. Can anybody see my number near my email? Can anybody see the number of text messages I missed today? It's like 569 or something.
yeah, I'm just trying to be more effective in my communications with leads. That's all.
Effective in communication with leads is one thing. I'm going to say then reach out to them using social media, figure out how you can connect and collaborate. But I believe that a lot of people aren't ready for cold marketing. And I'm not talking, you know, specifically to you. You can make that decision on your own. But there are a lot of people that have 5,000 friends on Facebook that don't know all 5,000 people. There are a lot of people that have Instagram or LinkedIn and they want to take what they consider the easy way of cold marketing and going through the numbers because creating that relationship and posting on social media is just a little bit too uncomfortable and hiding behind the cold prospect is easier. Right? So cold prospecting is a means to, you know, prospecting and talking to people if you understand, right, how the two can work in conjunction with one another. If I'm posting on LinkedIn, if I'm commenting, if I'm creating a profile, if I really do want to connect, collaborate, I'm sending more than an email and I have a profile and I'm talking about what I did and I give somebody kind of basically a resume to look at and say, hey, this is the guy or gal I really do want to connect with. I have something in common with them. This would be a great relationship. They can serve me this way. I can serve them that way. That, right, in conjunction with everything rather than just sending maybe something that they don't know how they can get to know a bit more about you is quite a bit harder for I'm going to talk about network marketing for example. For the average network marketer, they have a lot of untapped relationships through the social media that they're already a part of. But people like the thought of comfortability in cold outreach. Hopefully that helps.
Yeah.
So you're asking me my opinion.
Yeah, I understand. I appreciate that. Thank you.
If it was me, I would reach out to the prospect using LinkedIn because I know that that's my most professional social media platform. I would build my LinkedIn like crazy. I would make it look like a resume. I would post, I would comment, I would be at my most professional, and I would reach out and ask how we can connect, collaborate, and have a meeting.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm working directly with LinkedIn right now on that basis.
That's what I would do.
Okay, thank you.
There we go, right? Thank
All
you.
right, I appreciate
All
it.
right. Yeah. We have Edwin who's next.
Yes, Coco. Boy, did I see the power of Nowsite this morning in a massive way in the contacts area. And I'm just in the infancy of getting to my 10 contacts that I get with my unlimited subscription.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you could sort of refresh my brain, showing us where to find the 10 contacts if you have access to that, and moving into, I want to hold up targeting your prospects. See the report I'm holding up in front of my camera? It was unbelievable this morning. Yeah,
I see. Do it again.
right there. 4-page document for targeting prospects.
Okay.
But let's start with the basics on how we work with how many prospects are in the database?
2.2 billion.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, getting to that and most effectively.
That was Ray's question as well. Right? Like, how do I reach out to those prospects? So we went through a bit of LinkedIn. I think Jeff McKissick, who is a total pro, he commented
Yes,
about LinkedIn as well. But here's your prospects.
the my prospects button, got it with
Yep.
the people.
And you can click here. I always have my preferred contact method is LinkedIn because
Yes,
that would be my preferred contact method. Right?
I
And
got
then
it.
you can get a prospect and
Right.
decide how you want to reach out to that prospect.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes, all right.
Make sure you choose LinkedIn though.
Yes, exactly.
And then craft your message.
Right. Okay. I think that gets me going. Thank you.
Yay. Great question. Catherine.
Quick question. You said LinkedIn, get on there. I must admit, I think I might have an account. I haven't been on there a while, but I hear it often. And you're right, it's a professional site. I should be on there. Can Nowsite help me create a resume like LinkedIn page?
So it'll help you create posts on LinkedIn,
A post, all right.
create content for LinkedIn. You know what? How do I say?
I guess because I haven't been on there, so I don't even know what you mean by make it look like a resume. It's just
Well, find some people that you admire that have
okay.
great LinkedIns, and then kind of, what I call
All
rip
right.
off.
That's what I thought you meant. All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And YouTube has some great tutorials on how to upgrade your LinkedIn profile, like my friend Jeff says. I want to encourage people that it's okay to start by doing things a little bit wrong or a little bit off, and that's okay. Like, it's fine. Like, get in there, maybe update your profile, get to posting, but it's the interaction that's going to help, right? It's kind of being able to peruse and maybe getting LinkedIn app on your phone and just becoming more active there and more acclimated with the app. That'll make it even better for you. Then you can go watch the tutorials. What I don't want to make people think that they have to know everything before they try it. Right? I want to be one of those people that says, hey, it's fine. Kind of get in there and do what you can while you can and get acclimated to it. And you'll become more professional as the time goes on. And your profile will get better and better. And people will love you for who you are. And it's good. But, I just don't want you to take 3 months before you decide that LinkedIn is the place to be. If you're a professional, if you are great at talking on the phone, if you're great at meetings, if you're great at in person, if you're consider yourself like a great old school style marketer, then I would say LinkedIn is probably a really great untapped market for you. A lot of people like Facebook, and that's cool. It's like where your friends and family hang out. But if you have been in any kind of professional sales or professional sales setting, then you're really missing out on the power of LinkedIn if you haven't been there, especially if you can hold a great conversation with somebody. So I want to encourage you, if that's you, try it. And I don't think enough people utilize LinkedIn for all of its amazing capabilities. There's lots there and lots of great professionals, in my humble opinion, Catherine. So hopefully that helps just kind of get in there and start posting, start liking people's posts. Even when it's yeah, great. Hi, Sam.
Great information. Thank you. I know there's different trains of thoughts, but what's an appropriate number to be posting on LinkedIn on a daily basis?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything.
What's the appropriate number to be posting on LinkedIn? I know we can comment quite a bit, but what's over posting? I don't want to spam it, don't want to push it too hard, but I want to brand myself.
Okay, so there's different forms of may I just real quick, I have a great post about this to kind of put things in perspective. So
Absolutely.
one sec. And it's from a long time ago, but it
and by the way, you're doing an incredible job. Thank you.
It's very kind. Thank you. Okay. This I wrote in a really long time ago. So if I show you this, I then want you to decide what you think. Okay. So, and whatever, you'll see. I wrote this in 2016 and it says different forms of social media explained using coffee. And this one says Facebook, I like coffee. You can tell people you like coffee all day long, right? Nobody cares. They like it's good. I like it. This is cool. Twitter is like, I like hashtag coffee, right? You got a little bit stronger opinion. YouTube is watch me as I drink coffee. That's the way that would go. And then there was Google Hangout, fine. That's kind of, not our thing. Pinterest, here are some pics and coffee recipes. Instagram, here is a picture of me drinking coffee, right? And you got to use the hashtag. There was Blab and there's Periscope. I love Snapchat. Big fan of Snapchat. But LinkedIn is, I'm a skillful coffee drinker. Now, in my humble opinion, right, LinkedIn is a place where you talk about your profession and how skillful you are. You can tell people how much you like coffee on Facebook, but you're almost boasting if you do it too much on LinkedIn. I'm really skilled at this, ain't I? I'm incredibly skilled. Look at me. I am so skillful. Okay. So given the platform that you're on and how people speak, right? There's kind of like this humble quality about LinkedIn too, where you're professional. Hey, I'm skilled at this coffee and drinking. I'm in a meeting drinking coffee, right? You don't have to do the same things that other platforms do because you're full of professionals. You're not doing the Instagram, hey, I'm cute, I'm drinking my cup of coffee. Check this one out, it's a latte, right? Like it's just a different vibe. But commenting, I believe, on LinkedIn also goes a lot further. Groups, commenting, like there's something about the positive commentary that you can have on LinkedIn that stretches a lot further than it would on any other form of social media where people will catch a vibe back and forth. They're more open to conversation. You have to remember the setting of kind of professionals there. And it's like, hey, I'm a skillful coffee drinker. You're a skillful tea drinker. Together, we can have coffee and tea meetings, can't we? Hey, I'm a skillful coffee drinker. I'm a skillful tea drinker. This lady works with people who don't like to wake up in the morning. We should all connect and collaborate, right? And that would be kind of like my vibe of LinkedIn. hey, I can help you, you can help me, I do this, you do this, together we can all do it together. And they kind of have this like, I help one another thing there, right? On Facebook or Instagram, it's just a bit different. And it's like, hey, I'm hanging out, I'm drinking coffee, hey, blah, blah. Like, it's just a bit more like social than professional. So when I'm kind of conscious of being on LinkedIn, I think to myself, when I'm connecting with someone, say, what skill set can I offer them? What can they offer me? And how together can we best uplift one another? Right? So if I'm a skillful coffee drinker, he's a skillful tea drinker. Well, together we can change the world. Right? So I think you have to decide on my professional posts. Am I being the guy who's just like, look at me, I'm so skillful all the time? It has just a different vibe. Hopefully that helps. I got to do it in coffee, right? Or I need it.
That's a huge piece, because so often we take the same information from different websites applying the same roles, and it's a whole different set of ideas, whole different vibe. That
Yeah.
was brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to start blushing now, but
That
thank
was
you.
really good.
Thanks. I appreciate it. That's sweet. Thanks, Sam. We have Diane next. Hey, honey, how are you?
Hi there. I am new to this morning. I've just been following AI, and Elizabeth said, come over to this. So here I am.
Hi.
And there's been a lot of info coming at me.
Yeah.
If I am wanting to start for prospects, where do I start?
Okay. So
I put the $27 one or 29, whatever.
okay, so let's have you gone through all of the things of my AI yet?
Yes, I have.
Okay,
I
are you
love
confident there? You can post, you can do all the things?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Are you confident there? You can post, you can do all of the things for my AI?
Most of it.
Okay, so like I try to tell people to kind of follow the path so you don't get overwhelmed. So get really great at my AI.
Okay.
Then get really great at marketing AI, where it's like building websites and emails and things like that. And then the last plan is the unlimited plan, and that has your prospects in it. You'll find that you can do some really great prospecting using my AI, starting conversations and whatnot with people. Our cold outreach and prospecting tool has kind of a little more advanced, I don't know, kind of feel to it. So if you feel like you're ready for it, far be it from me to hold you back. It's $149 a month. You just ask support and they'll help you get access to those prospects. But a lot of us here, we have a huge untapped market of prospects in our own backyard that we could start with using my AI. I do want to explain a bit of the training with y'all. So every single day we have my AI live. It's at 11 a.m. Eastern time. It's great. It's where I think everybody should start. We have advanced funnel training on Monday. Obviously, it says advanced. We have Serena Mays, who does training on Wednesday. And that's like, hey, I'm just getting started with this website stuff. She's super patient, super kind, fantastic. Then you have How To with Cheryl. And this is just kind of like a free-for-all. You can be a beginner, you can be here for a while, but it's this one place where everybody feels like, I got to get a question answered, I got to see it, and I have to see it like live. This is the place where you can do that. You can ask me anything that you want, anytime that you want. Most people who are trainers, they kind of stick to their subject. Mine's like, hey, I want to ask you about this, and then we're going to change the subject. So a little bit, you can find our resources there, but happy to help in any way that I can. And kind of go through the phases of Nowsite too. My AI, marketing, prospecting, for sure. Okay, we have my friend Jeff McKissick next, who I miss dearly. Love you. Hello.
Well, a couple of things on the LinkedIn, talking about staying in your wheelhouse, that can also help you guys. understand the power of groups. And if you've not really checked into that with LinkedIn, to the gentleman that's saying, how do I, what's the protocol? How many posts can I do? Well, here's a way to multiply your efforts without multiplying your posts. If you find certain professions or industries that are more in line with you, vertically market as far as who you're going after, find groups, because you can take the same post that you did on your LinkedIn profile and basically share that into additional groups. So even though you have one post for the day, you may post that one post on your LinkedIn profile, but in 2, 3, 4, 5 different groups. I've done that and had a single post get anywhere from 7,500 to 15 to 20,000 impressions from a single post, just by putting it in other industry or profession groups where people, the other thing, those of you that run out of ideas on LinkedIn, one of the things I've done now, I'm a little bit different from what I do for a living, but I watch the news feed because a lot of what I do professionally has to do what's in the news cycle and the zeitgeist. If something comes up and I see that it has a link either in a newspaper article, a magazine article, or a YouTube video from some news story, I'll take that piece that's already out there in the sphere, so to speak, take it and link it, because it's already got some type of online traction anyway by being posted online. And basically, I just piggyback. I ride that little pony. So I put it on my page and then share it to those others, but then put my spin, my insights, whatever it happens to be, onto that post. So I'm just basically riding the coattails of someone else's intellectual property, which is totally fine, so legit, it's out there in the public, but it makes me now perceived as a more of a thought leader as well, by simply then putting my perspective, my take, my so-and-so on that post. Again, I can share it in mine or in those other groups. So there's 2 ways to really grow your online audience, at least on LinkedIn, without having to constantly come up with either new material on your own or without seeming like you're posting too much in a given day. Spread out width-wise rather than lengthwise. So that's my 2 cents.
I love it. Look, Jeff is a total pro. I put this in the chat. Obviously knows his stuff about LinkedIn. Great. I want to say this specifically. We know just by the way that Jeff speaks, right, that he would have no problem chatting with someone, talking to them, connecting, collaborating, does that so well. So him using the prospecting tool or connecting with somebody on LinkedIn, it's very easy. Super great. Like if you're like, hey, Jeff, want to chat on the phone? There is like no hesitation. This guy's been doing it. It's like, hello, and he's got it. There was this one time when I first met Jeff, kind of shy in person, way different online, right? And I sat back and I watched Jeff have an entire conversation with someone, and I created an entire email campaign from watching him conversate. It's because I love to take what I learn in real life and the way that people communicate and take that and put it online, right? I love to take that personalization, the way that he constructed his conversation, and put it online. And it was a great way to create an email campaign for me. I think this was about 5 years ago or so. And I probably looked really creepy standing over Jeff's shoulder, like just listening. But you can take what you learned from these in-person marketers, real conversations, the things that they do, and you can apply them online, and they are almost always your most effective. The thing that people love to overcomplicate is the online world and how is it different and what does a guru say? And almost always their most effective plans come from the way that people conversate in real life, what they've learned from a back and forth conversation, the way that they can apply that into an email to make it feel like you're actually talking to them. That's what makes things really great. Why were people opening and reading the emails? Because he was so great with back and forth conversation. It made it feel like you were in it too. So don't forget that you have a wealth of experience. A lot of people here have been in sales and marketing for years and years. So you think you're like, oh gosh, I have to figure it out. You probably know more of the answers than a lot of the people who are stuck behind a computer that are just trying to take your ideas and put them online. You already know how it works. You're already really good at this. You just gotta kind of write it. Yeah, it's true. Jeff, that's hilarious. I love it. I
Amen.
followed him to a hat store and everything. Like whole pictures of it. My thing is getting out of my own head and stop overthinking things, right? Or do I really know? And there are so many people here who have so much great experience, and they're like, hey, I did this old school. I used to meet with people and talk over coffee. Oh my gosh, do you know what the online marketer would do to have that experience so that they can just kind of lift it out of your brain and put it onto a website? They take that entire path and they just apply it online. You have more of the answers than they do. It's fantastic. Love you, Jeff. It's great to see you. I'm going to move on, stop stalking you. Cindy, on over to you.
Huh. Does that restraining order apply online? I mean, you
Right?
guys,
Should.
so so to piggyback on what you were saying, absolutely, because what, I was a hairdresser for 37 years behind the chair. It
Oh, man,
took
that's
me
great.
it took me years to figure out how to build a clientele. In the olden days, we used to run ads in the newspaper and stuff like that. Did that work? No. Do they know who you are? No. It didn't start working until I started joining things and networking with people. It's
Mm,
the same thing here. And you guys have this huge opportunity, like on these big Zoom calls, to show yourself on camera.
yeah.
Well, open up your camera and show yourself, because when people start to see you, then they start to recognize you, then they start to invite you, and pretty soon you're in their world. And look at all the people that, so that's what happened to me as a hairdresser over the years. I would just go to an event and people would walk up to me and say, how do I get an appointment with you? I
Mm.
didn't do anything except for show up and hang out with people and talk to them. So it's still the know, like, and trust factor, right? In
Yeah.
person or online. I can't be in person anymore. So the world is so much bigger here. Look at all the people you have to market with.
It's,
So prospecting to some of these cold people, I'm still going to use it the same way. Get to
yeah.
know them first and not try to just throw my business out there. Get to know them.
It's so great. Like you know, we don't say enough of what's happening right in front of us in order to try to not like hurt people's feelings. But there are so many people that show up to this every day, camera off, just a name. Nobody knows who they are. When you are literally in a world of networkers who know one another, right? And there's a reason that everybody knows Blake Story's like, hey, what's up, fam? Right? Every single time, or Cindy who asks a question or who comes online and interacts with others or encourages somebody, or Zuli or David, whoever you are, like you show up and people kind of get to know you and then they want to know a bit about who you are. But if you're always, right, it's just something to consider. If you're always behind that name, always behind the picture, sometimes we can't avoid it. We're like at work and we got to put Cheryl Coco in our ear or something. Yeah, it's great. But if you can, turn it on, hang out. I've been told I have.
One other thing is that you can do, even if you're afraid to like be shown, make sure your profile picture is your face, not your cat, not your dog, not your, so some, I don't know, vacation spot. Make sure that it's you, because that's the beginning of people getting to know you.
For
That little
sure.
profile picture, that little one that always comes up when you're in the chat, when, everywhere. So
Great.
it's
Thanks, Cindy. Great to see you. I'm going to go to David. David.
Good morning or afternoon,
Good
whatever.
afternoon.
Quick question for you. You ran off a couple of different Zoom sessions or meetings for training, and I
Yeah.
went to the training section on Nowsite, and some of the ones that you mentioned are not listed in there. So can you
So,
just those by me again real quick?
yep. Let me show you. So I call this like the happy blue guy right here. See it?
Yes.
Click it. And then where it says see more under resources, if you click that, we have our calendar of events. You can see we're on the 20th. And then you can see Serena's tomorrow. There's me. There's my AI live. There's some quick start videos, but these are all the trainings that we have.
Okay.
Cool.
Got it. Thank you.
Yay. Thank you, David. Zuli, what's happening?
Well, I upgraded, so I'm happy about that. So I'm very excited about, yeah, so in my upgrade, I immediately began working on websites and I got stuck. So I was looking for videos and particularly looking for the link for repeats so I can really watch some of the or listen to some of the questions that others have asked about building websites. And I'm glad that Catherine, I believe it was, that we started with that. So that's why I had lowered my hand earlier after raising it. But I'm very excited about starting to create websites and funnels. So I need direction where to go.
Okay, so let's chat about that website funnel, how we know when it is to start, how long should we kind of hang out here, website kind of idea, right? How do I say? When you're talking to people and you want to add them to a list or something, great opportunity to have a website. It's awesome. I am such a huge proponent of get started before you're ready. Try something out. Like I saw this this like training one time, I think it was Grant Cardone, and they were like, well, what would you do first? And he was like, I'd make the announcement first and build the website as I went. Right? Like, I just don't want somebody going, I spent 3 weeks trying to build a website. I'm still not done it yet, but I haven't done anything else, Cheryl. Right? So here, I would say if you want to start building a website, go to your business profile, choose the one you want to build a website or a sales funnel or landing page for, and start there, right? Build website. Cool?
Yes. Yes.
Beyond the building of that website, then you can go and edit or change it. And if you need help, get those marketing experts to help you. They'll build it for you. There's no reason to sit on the struggle bus going, hey, I really wanted to add this here, but I don't know how. Ask them, they'll do it for you. You can edit or change any website anytime that you want by clicking on a section or dragging and dropping a section. My fear is that I don't want you to get stuck there though. Okay.
Yeah, I got that far. I started to change. I started things. Yes, the website for me is right now. I finished writing an ebook, so I want to promote my ebook, and so that's where I'm at right now. So, and then also created some designs for some stores. So I want to start getting some visibility with that, whether it's a funnel for the ebook to start getting some names, or for some of my products that I've designed. So for the Z Life, that's why I have the Z Life there. So that's where I'm at. So like, I'm excited because as being a creative person, my mind just keeps running. So it's like, I got to stop it somehow. So I got stopped. So that was good. So to rethink and go back. And so I'm glad you said the support is there, but at the same time, I'm also a control freak about, I got to do it and I got to learn it now. I want to learn it. So in case anything happens, I've had a webpage for my nonprofit for years and I could never get anyone to do it my way. And so I need to recreate it the way I want it and how I see it. So that's all the things that are happening in my life right now. So that's why I'm excited about this.
So use the training videos, try it, drag, drop. The best thing about Nowsite, or what I think is, well, you can have as many as you want. I think I have 700 or something in my account.
Wow.
I duplicate them, I change them, I edit them, I mess up, I start over, I do it again. Like, you know, I can get the same. And I love a great ebook and lead magnet through a sales funnel. So I think that's awesome. But hey, get in there and have a blast. I obviously love building websites. And for me, I like to start with a blank slate. I like to start from scratch and look at nothing and create it, which is not everybody's favorite. So yeah, and if you have a dedicated website, landing pages, much more focused marketing to specific. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you, love. Nice to see you. We have time for, well, these two guys left, Ray and Edwin. Ray, what's happening?
Yeah, a quick question for you on the website. I have a website created. Okay, it was being created with your support staff about 4 years ago. And they were on with me on Zoom, and we created it. It came out really nice. My question to you is, how often do I need to utilize that website during the week? How often do I post it? Where do I post it? What would your suggestion be?
So I'm a big proponent of websites, but I never post them. I use them as a form of generating or leads or so I'll do something like, hold on, let me just show instead of tell. It's a good example of the use of a website in order to generate leads through an ebook and how you post it. Because if you're just posting it to post it, then what's the point of posting it, right? Like, hey, go here, check it out. So instead, I kind of used it in this manner. This is way back in 2018, right? I said, this is one of my biggest announcements. I'm pleased to share this with my Facebook family. Over the course of my network marketing career, I talked about building funnels. And then I said, this ebook is over 90 pages, blah, 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 yada, yada, 7 billion people. Are you tired of this? Are you doing that? Click on the link. Get your free ebook by clicking here. And there's 239 likes. There's 246 comments. 10 people shared it. And I was just using it to generate leads in order to, right, collect and sell something. This is the way that I'm using this particular website. So depending on why I built the website would have a lot to do with how I'm sharing it. Am I making an announcement to share that I've created an ebook in order to generate a lead on the other side? And what am I doing with those leads once I get them? So my sites have a purpose behind them, which the purpose then tells me how I'm going to share. So if it's just informative or something, then maybe I'm in a conversation and I say, hey, Jeff, I'm better shower than teller. I can't explain it, but here's the tool I use in order to, hey, watch this 2-minute video. So I become more duplicatable in a sense too, right? If I'm in a network marketing company and I want people to learn about my business, I love sharing some kind of tool so that the person goes, is she really making money doing this? I don't even know what she did. Doesn't seem like anything I can't do. So I think it depends on the way in which I'm using the website that was created and what the purpose of it was. Was it lead generation, information?
Okay, thank you.
Edwin, you're the last one. Hello.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. 4 minutes ago, you were right in where my question. Because I'm in the websites and I didn't know about the sales funnel and landing page buttons beside where you build the initial website, but I couldn't get the link in to the URL. Can you just jump on there quick, or do we not have time?
What do you mean? So here, so you started from a business profile and then you click on website. Okay.
Yep. The sales funnel, but yeah.
Okay.
And then I'd stay on a sales funnel for now. And
Okay.
then the next click is build my AI website. Is that right?
So what are you trying to do though?
Well, I'm trying to build the sales funnel. What's the next step after that click?
You just do it, like name the website, the URL, and then build my AI website.
Where
You
you were,
have, I'm sorry.
yeah, I was having trouble getting the URL box filled in. I put the affiliate or other, I filled in the affiliate and other link box with the domain I bought from Nowsite, but I couldn't fill in the URL box for some reason.
Okay. So where's the holdup? Or are you not sure what to name it?
No, I've got it named. The name's in, the affiliate and other link is in, but it just wasn't taking when I typed in my domain
It's
into the
probably
URL
because
box.
somebody already is using that domain.
No, I own it. I bought it from Nowsite.
Or so it's already in use.
It's mine, yeah.
So can I just go into your account?
Sure. Yeah.
What's the email address?
It's edcastle, EDCASSELL@gmail.com.
Okay, so I'm in the website section.
Yep. The Feel Empowered Life in the middle.
Mhm.
That's the one. The URL that I put in the affiliate box is the feelempoweredlife.now.site.
Okay. And then you want to create a sales funnel. You said you already have the domain. What is it?
It's either Feel Empowered, the domain is either feelempoweredlife.now.site or feelempowered.now.site.
I don't see it here. So if I go to my business profile, right, and I want to use this one, go to website, right? And
Yeah.
then, right,
Yeah.
what was it? Feel empowered something. I can't remember.
Feel empowered. Let's try .now.site. I don't know if that's where the life goes or not. It seemed like the life was in one box, but
There it
not
is.
in the other box.
Feel empowered life.
Feel empowered, yes.
So what do you want to name this sales funnel? It's brand new.
Can it be anything, or
Yeah.
does it have to be in the format of what we just called, the domain?
Anything you want.
All right. Boy. For the time being, I can change the name later.
Yeah,
So
you're not married to it.
let's call it anything. Is that what you said? I can change it later?
Yeah, you're not married to it. I was just
Okay, for the time being, let's just call it Feel Empowered.
There's probably somebody that owns Feel Empowered. Or maybe not. Or maybe I'm spelling it wrong. I don't know.
No, you're spelling it correctly. So you just simply typed it in.
That's it.
I may have been overcomplicating it. I'm real curious to see what's going to pop up here. Because I'm the rank amateur on landing pages and all that stuff.
There you go.
So this is the sales funnel.
Yep. So I'm gonna put my name here, right?
Yeah.
And it click to learn more.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the landing page where it says learn more. Guess where it's gonna take me here?
Okay. All right. I've got it.
Looks good to me.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Welcome so much. All right. We're going to go ahead and end it here. But if you had so much fun today on How To Tuesday, guess where you can be on Wednesday? How To Wednesday.
How to Wednesday.
It'll be a blast. You can come and join me at 12 noon Eastern time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.